routine. There were enough games up there to, if you went to all of them, you'd know the whole routine.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Cambridge City Council now be in session. Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. Roll call, please.
Evancho.
Here.
Hill. Here. Loffman.
Here.
McMillan.
Here.
Mauer.
Here.
Wolverton.
Here.
Zaleski.
Here.
Reading of the minutes. Ms. McMillan,
I make a motion, we dispense with the reading of the minutes and place on file.
Mr. Zaleski,
I'll second that.
all in favor of that motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, and that motion is granted. Mayor's report.
He has no requests tonight.
Very good. Okay, city attorney. Mr. Ferguson. Good evening.
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 No report. I just asked for a brief executive session on personnel at the conclusion of the meeting tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, communications.
The first one I have is the annual request from the Cambridge Main Street. They're asking permission to apply for the liquor permit for their events that they hold this summer. That should just go to city services for consideration.
Motion, Mr. Wolverton,
I'll make a motion, we put that to city services.
Mr. Zaleski.
I'll second that.
All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Next, please.
I have a request from the Park Board Commission asking to establish the seasonal employee pay rates.
Ms. McMillan,
Motion to refer to finance.
Mr. Vancho,
I'll second that motion.
all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Next, please.
I have the Park Board minutes from their December 14th meeting.
Mr. Loffman,
Motion to accept and place on file.
Ms. Hill,
I'll second that motion.
all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Next, please.
I have the municipal court report for December.
Ms. McMillan,
Motion to accept, place on file.
Mr. Loffman,
Second the motion.
all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted also. Reports of committees.
Okay, hang on. Report of Legislative Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that the council rules and regulations be amended as proposed by the clerk of council.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that the following transfers and appropriations be approved. Appropriate $1,440 Marks grant to Fire Miscellaneous. Appropriate $1,000 PEP grant to Fire Miscellaneous. Appropriate $76 PEP pool fund refund to street equipment.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorize the administration to enter into contract with Progressive Community Development Initiatives, LLC.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of committee as a whole, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the transfer of the city's portion of the consortium property to the Port Authority. Said transfer is contingent upon all other entities agreeing to the same. Should the property ever be sold, the city of Cambridge shall receive 1/5 of the proceeds of the sale and the city retains all mineral rights to the portion of the city's property.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorize the administration to enter into contract with Cambridge Township for fire and emergency EMS protection.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council waive the residency requirement for Mark Baker, Safety Director.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council approve the conditions of employment for the position of Safety Director as proposed by the mayor.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for OPWC funding.
Any questions on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for ODOT for Safe Routes to School program funding for 2027.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to submit a Transportation Alternatives Program application.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to submit a Transportation Improvement District funding application for improvements to North Third Street.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to submit an application for Ohio Public Works Commission grant.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for a water supply revolving loan account with the Ohio EPA for lead service line replacement.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for a water supply revolving loan account for raw water line replacement.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for Small Community Environmental Infrastructure Group for raw water line replacement.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for congressional funding for raw water line replacement.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for community project funding for raw water line replacement.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply to Appalachia Regional Commission, Governor's Office of Appalachia for raw water line replacement.
Any questions to the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, January the 16th. We recommend that council authorizes the administration to apply for CDBG funding for raw water line replacement.
Any questions to the committee on that report? And they say we don't do anything up here. Okay, we'll move on to unfinished business. Anything? If not, we'll go to the audience portion. Is there anybody in the audience wishes? If not, new business? Seeing nothing, we'll go to ordinances and resolutions.
Re-
Less water.
No, I'm good. Thanks. Resolution amending Cambridge City Council rules and regulations.
Mr. Loffman,
Motion to suspend.
Ms. Hill,
Second to suspend.
roll call on the suspension, please.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mr. Wolverton,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Zaleski,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Loffman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance of transfers and appropriations.
Mr. Evancho,
Motion to suspend?
Mr. Wolverton,
Second to suspend.
roll call on the suspension, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Ms. Hill, or excuse me, Ms. McMillan.
Sorry. Motion to pass. That's all right.
And
One or the other.
and Mr. Loffman.
Second to pass.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
At least I got a name out that time. Okay, and that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to enter into contract with Progressive Community Development Initiative, LLC.
Mr. Wolverton,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Zaleski,
Second to suspend.
roll call on the suspension, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Rancho,
Motion to pass?
and Mr. Loffman,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Laufman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the transfer of the city's portion of the consortium property to the Port Authority.
Mr. Zalinski,
Make a motion to suspend.
Mr. Evancho,
I'll second that motion.
roll call on suspension, please.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Ms. Hill,
Motion to pass.
Mr. McMillan,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Laufman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to enter into contract with the Cambridge Township trustees for fire and emergency protection.
Mr. Lockman,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Wolverton,
Second to suspend.
roll call on the suspension, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mr. Evancho,
Motion to pass.
Ms. Hill,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
That ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance waiving residency requirement for Mark Baker, Safety Director.
Mr. Wolverton,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Evancho,
I'll second the motion to suspend.
roll call on the suspension, please.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mr. Lockman,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Zalinski,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Laufman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance adopting conditions of employment for the Safety Director position.
Mr. Evancho,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Zalinski,
Second to suspend.
roll call on suspension, please.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
I'm gonna do Mr. Mauer a favor. Give you a chance to make a motion to pass.
Make a motion to pass.
Do I have a second? Ms. Hill,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Laufman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor to apply to the Ohio Public Works Commission for 2025 continuous street improvement projects.
Mr. Zalinski,
Make a motion to suspend.
Mr. McMillan,
Second to suspend.
roll call on suspension, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mr. Evancho,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Wolverton,
Second to pass.
discussion. Roll call, please.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply to the Ohio Department of Transportation for Safe Routes to School program funding for 2027.
Mr. Lockman,
Motion to suspend.
Ms. Hill,
Second to suspend.
roll call on suspension, please.
Laufman.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Zalinski,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to submit a Transportation Alternatives Program application.
Ms. McMillan,
Motion to suspend.
Ms. Hill,
Second to suspend.
roll call on suspension, please.
McMillan.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mr. Wolverton,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Evancho,
I'll second the motion to pass.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mauer,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to submit a transportation improvement district funding application for improvements to North Third Street.
Ms. Bauer,
Motion to suspend?
Mr. Zaleski.
Second that.
Roll call on suspension, please.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Motion to pass.
Ms. Hill,
Second to pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply for Ohio Public Works Commission funding for North Fifth Street culvert.
Mr. Evancho,
Motion to suspend.
Ms. Wolverton,
Second to suspend?
roll call on suspension.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Zaleski,
Motion to pass?
Mr. Hoffman,
Second to pass.
discussion. Roll call, please.
Laufman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply for a water supply revolving loan account with the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency on behalf of the city of Cambridge for lead service line replacement.
Mr. Mauer,
Motion to suspend?
Mr. Zaleski,
Second to suspend?
roll call on the suspension, please.
McMillan.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mr. McMillan,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Wolverton,
Second to pass?
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mauer.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply for a water supply revolving loan account for raw water line replacement.
Mr. Laufman,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Vancho,
I'll second the motion to suspend.
roll call on the suspension, please.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mr. Laufman,
Motion to pass.
Ms. Hill,
Second to pass.
roll call, or excuse me, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply for a small community environmental infrastructure group for raw water line replacement.
Mr. Wolverton,
Motion to suspend?
Mr. Vancho,
Second the motion to suspend.
roll call on the suspension.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And Ms. Hill,
Motion to pass.
Mr. McMillan,
Second to pass.
discussion? Roll call, please.
Laufman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply for congressional funding for raw water line replacement.
Mr. Laufman,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Zaleski,
I'll second that.
roll call on suspension.
McMillan.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mr. Mauer,
Motion to pass?
Mr. Wolverton,
Second to pass?
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mauer.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Laufman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply for community project funding for raw water line replacement.
Mr. Banjo,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Wolverton,
I'll second to suspend?
roll call on the suspension, please.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Laufman.
Mr. Zaleski,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Overton,
Second to pass?
a discussion? Roll call, please.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply to Appalachia Regional Commission, Governor's Office of Appalachia, for raw water line replacement.
Ms. Hill,
Motion to suspend?
Ms. McMillan,
Second to suspend?
roll call on suspension?
Wolverton.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
Mr. Evancho,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Zaleski,
Second to pass?
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Loffman.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to apply for community development block grant funds for raw water line replacement.
Mr. Lockman,
Motion to suspend?
Evancho,
Second the motion to suspend?
roll call on suspension, please.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Overton,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Mauer,
Second to pass?
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Loffman.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Mauer.
Yes.
Evancho.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
I can do that, and ordinance is declared adopted. Man,
Felt like I was on a road trip.
feel like I just bought a house. Okay, move on to miscellaneous. Mr. Mitchell, no, we don't have anything, do we?
Yes,
Yeah,
you have the pool rates and
Right,
the
right.
liquor permit for Main Street.
Mr. Manchin,
But not next week.
Right.
Yes.
2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, since next Monday's the fifth Friday of the month, we won't meet until February 5th, Monday at 4:30.
And then legislative,
City services will meet.
my bad.
4:45 or thereafter finance.
Ms. McMillan,
Yeah, I'd just like to give a little bit of a shout out here, after last week and our cold weather and everything. First and foremost, I want to acknowledge and shout out the Salvation Army. We obviously experienced some very low temperatures and we do have some individuals that, brave the elements and stay out in the elements, but the Salvation Army opened their doors and, had guests, as they called them, which I thought was very appropriate. They closed today. They were open for 6 days, and they had 9 guests that stayed out of the elements and everything. And I think that's wonderful that we have an organization that can do that. The Salvation Army also reached out at one point. I know Captain Ed and Captain Candy stayed there, took turns staying there at night to be with their guests. But at one point, they reached out asking if anybody would like to help feed their guests. And I know that Central Station Steak and Ale provided some food. There were various individuals that stepped up, provided donations, sent pizza over. So kudos. I'm sorry that if I missed anybody. Also like to give a shout out to Downtown Arena that provided lunch for kiddos during the day when school was canceled. I don't think a lot of people realize how many kids rely on school lunches. Perhaps that's their only meal of the day. So I really give kudos to DTA for stepping up and doing that. I know the first day they said they fed 70 kids. I don't know how many they fed the Friday when schools were closed. They were busy preparing the pizzas and so on and so forth. So therefore, Central Station Steak and Ale, who is their sister restaurant, as they call it, stepped in and sent food over to the Salvation Army to feed those individuals that were staying over there. I wish I knew the names of all the persons that donated and all the businesses that donated, but these are small businesses. These are local businesses. Salvation Army is a fantastic organization. So let's support those. Let's get out and support these small businesses, these local organizations. That's what a community is all about. And I am so proud to live in this community that reaches out to those in need when the time is right. So again, thanks to them.
And also, I received a phone call and a text yesterday from a resident that wanted to know who to reach out to and contact regarding the water and sewer crews, because there was a bad break out in the Merrick Road up that way, Myrna, Skyline, and they were there in the frigid temperatures, working on it, got home at 4:30 a.m. It busted again Sunday morning. So I told the individual I said, actually just contact the mayor, because he will want to hear that the staff is doing, and too many times we hear the complaints, and I get it, it comes with the territory, but these guys really do work very hard. They don't want to see any resident without water or sewer, and they don't, certainly those that rely on the water to force their heat. So big kudos to our water and sewer crews that took care of that break. And they got home at 4:30 in the morning, slept for about an hour, maybe two, and had to get caught out again. So great big thanks to them.
Yeah, road warriors. Yeah.
Anybody else?
I also want to give a shout out to Bobby Hollings and the Freedom down there that let the guys come and stay, the women and men stay down there. I went down there on Thursday and it was pretty chilly, but they were all pretty toasty. So, and also I want to give a shout out to our road crews for creating safe passage for us to get to and from work and to the stores and that stuff. I appreciate the city guys also.
Absolutely. Anybody else? Ms. McMillan?
I'd like to move that we go into executive session to discuss personnel, specifically to discuss the compensation of a public employee.
Okay, roll call? Roll call, please.
We need a
Okay,
second.
Yeah.
I'll
Mr.
second.
Lofton, my bad. At least got the roll call part right.
Evancho,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Loffman.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Mauer,
Yes.
Wolverton.
Yes.
Zaleski.
Yes.
And, no. No, there won't be, I don't think, tonight.
Home fixed dinner.
No, don't go
Oh,
home.
that's right. That's right. It's Monday.